Hello, 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 my Zen friends. I think I am live. So, welcome everybody. Happy weekend to you. Hope you're doing well. Before we jump into things, excuse me, let us bring in some beautiful love energy, and we'll do that through the singing bowl. So, we will hit it 3 times, and each time just imagine love filling up our heart and moving out into our bodies, our physical bodies, all our joints and our blood and our organs and into our brains and into our mind, into our thoughts, into our heart, into our emotions, out into our chakra system, our auric field, filling up our lives, and then just expanding and rolling out into the world, right? Overflowing out into the world, allowing it to do whatever it wants to do out there to help raise the love vibration of the planet. And as I'm hitting it, if you're taking deep breaths and coming back to the moment, think of at least one thing that you're grateful for, if you'd like, and thank the creator for it. Thank the universe for it. Because then that will raise your love vibration automatically, making us open to receive from spirit and from whatever we're focusing on. It'll draw more of that to us, whatever we're grateful for. So let us start. We'll take a big deep breath and then we'll hit the singing bowl. Here we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Wow. It's a different tone than it was earlier today. It's amazing. It just felt so much fuller and my heart was vibrating. So thank you for joining me and doing that. I love it. I love it. So welcome, Zen friends. If you're new to my channel or new to these readings, welcome. We've got a great group of people, huge hearts, great senses of humor, two amazing things to have in this adventure as a human. So um, welcome, welcome. Always room for more Zen friends. So welcome. Quickly, how the not so quickly, right? How the free readings work. We do go down in order, first come, first serve down the chat. There's no special list. The chat is it. You just put your question out there, or if you don't want to put your business out there, or you don't know what you want to ask, but you want to hear from spirit, you can just ask for a general reading, and we'll pull cards for that. Free readings are 1 to 2 cards for those. But if anyone makes a donation, I do honor that energy exchange. I'll step out of the free readings and prioritize those. Dive deeper, meaning we'll pull more cards to get more clarity. And then after we're done, we'll return back to the main chat. If you want to make a donation, you can use the super chat at the bottom or in the description box of the video. I do have my Venmo, my Cash App, my PayPal, and my Square. I don't have any set dollar amounts. Whatever you give from your heart is the perfect amount. And so you do that. After the donations, my YouTube channel members get second priority for their free readings. And you'll see their names with green with a badge. We have one in our room right now. So Moonlight, hello, hello, good to see you. Um, and I try to get through as many readings as I can. Um, but I always make sure to complete my donations and my YouTube channel members. So if you want to become a YouTube channel member, then you can, down in the description box of the video, it talks about how to become a member. I have 2 levels: Zen Cricket, $2.99 a month; Praying Mantis, $7.99 a month. And in addition to getting prioritization in these chats, I also usually on Thursday nights, we have at least a 2 to 3 hour joint session where both Zen Cricket and Praying Mantis are together. Unlimited tarot readings. We go 2 hours, 3 hours, sometimes 4. Um, and we do, excuse me, tarot readings. We do oracle readings. We do past life readings. We talk about astrology, whatever we want. Just a note for the next 3 weeks, starting next week, we're going to be meeting on Wednesday nights for 3 Wednesdays, and then we'll go back to Thursday. Just my host is having surgery, and we're going out of the city on Thursday, and then following up each week going out of town, driving. And so rather than rush back and try to get here before a certain time and get stuck in traffic or whatever, we're just going to go on Wednesday nights and not worry about it. So that's what we're going to do. So thanks for understanding. Excuse me. And Praying Mantis members, they also, after Friday night and Saturday night sessions, like after this one, and then Sunday after that session, we do have a special session just for Praying Mantis members too. So all that comes with that membership. And my Praying Mantis members get advanced access to all the videos I put out, which each month we have new moon and full moon videos, when the sun changes signs. We have weekly Zen Bytes. We have when the Zen Gate portal is like 112233. We have a monthly quest video that helps us pursue and understand tools around our mental, emotional, energetic, our physical, and our ethereal. So sorry, I ate and I'm all phlegmy. So sorry. So we have all that. In fact, tomorrow we've got our Taurus new moon in the Taurus. So if you want to check out this Taurus new moon video, we talk about how to make the most of your new moon wishes. And Taurus, the second house ruler over money and abundance and worth, and it's ruled by Venus, so there can be some love energy in there too, but a great opportunity to make wishes around that particular house. It's extra amplified. You can make your wishes over whatever you want, but when you make it over those, shazam! So be sure to check out that video. Make the most of that energy. Hey, Christina, shout out to another of my YouTube channel members. How are you? All right. So I think that's the skinny on most things. If you didn't see the trailer for this video, starting tomorrow, I'm going to put out an announcement tomorrow, but I'm putting it in the trailers too. I'm starting something called Embracing Astral Energy. And it's something that Spirit's put on my heart to focus on for my own self, my own personal life, being aware of what are the energies going on with the planets and especially the moon, because that energy impacts us. And if we don't have awareness around the energies, then we get just moved around and slopped around by these energies, right? But if we know what the energies are, we can ride them and have them not impact us as much, and actually kind of use them in a way that expands our journey instead of makes it heavier, right? So each month I'll put out a little trailer like this and a little video announcement, just what are the overall energies coming up for the month overall. And then each Sunday, I'll put out a little social media post that'll list as the moon changes through the phases. It's 2 or 3, sometimes 4 a week. The moon changes signs. And then I mention any of the astral things. And then the actual day that they change, I'll also put a social media post just to keep us aware and keep us in that knowing of that energy. So hopefully that helps. I think those are the main things that I'm going to be putting out there. But I call it riding the moon tides because emotional energy gets impacted by that moon energy. So if we know it, we can ride through it aware instead of whoosh, right? And the first couple weeks of May, so not this week. Can you believe the week after next is May already? Oh my God. I mean, it's actually Thursday is May 1st. Boom. But the week after that, for the first, it's like the, um, both over the 2 weeks. I'm trying to talk. I'm not sure what I wanted to say, but the next 2 weeks after that, I'm going to be introducing all of the 8 planets, their energy, how they move, what energy they're in, and sneak peek if they're changing energy, what they're changing into as well. So just a kind of little bit of an astral awareness around planets too. So that'll be fun. So a little bit of astrology coming in, but it's mainly about the energy, so we know what's going on. All right. So that's the big hoopla. All right. Well, I think that's enough information for now. So we will jump in. We do have a couple of donations. So we will start there. And all right, so Moonlight, you will be up first. Let's grab yours. Hey, Christina. All right. Grab my mouse here. There we go. So let's post. Come on. There it goes. Here is your time stamp. So thank you for your dual donations. We'll do those two, and then we'll jump over to Sonali. Hello, hello. You'll be up after that. All right. So Moonlight, your first question, your emoji. Hope you're doing well too. So sorry. Actually, just ate a little bit ago, and it's activated my little sinus cavity. So sorry about that. So you want to know whatever comes through for Sunday, 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 and the week to come. All right. Let's take a look here. Let's pull cards specifically. This will be Sunday. And I'm using the Naked Heart Tarot. I was using this Change Tarot earlier, but we went 6 hours. I know. You know what, Spirit, when I can go 6 hours doing readings, oh my God, and still energized. I'm ready for more. Let's go. And so that's Sunday. And now let's look here at the rest of the week. Oh, so that's why I kind of wore those out. So I moved to this deck for this evening. All right. And then we have this and this. All right. So it looks like you get one card for each day, taking you through to next week. Bottom of the deck, you have the beautiful card. We've got this the Naked Heart, which is specific to this deck. And it's master number 22, and it's all about finding purpose, living your heart, moving out of the dark and into your light, and stepping out and being, allowing your heart to be pursued, allowed to be expressed. So I like this energy that's coming in here for you for that. Yeah, hoopla is a cool word, isn't it? Hoopla. All right, let's see what the underlying energy is first. We want to see that. Wow, look. So tomorrow you have the Lovers card coming in here. It's a beautiful card, a little heart in between their beaks. So tomorrow the underlying energy is about relationship. We have the Taurus new moon. Taurus energy can be it's ruled by Venus, so it has a very beautiful compatibility kind of energy to it. And it doesn't have to be romantic. It can be like friends and family. So I feel like for tomorrow for you, it does feel like just like a day of emotional celebration, of emotional closeness as well. Interesting. Let's see what the top 2 cards are. There's this wonderful, beautiful emotional choice energy below the surface. You have the Innocence of Swords. Meow. It's the Page of Swords. I'm so hyper. What is happening? Probably because I ate. And you got the Heart of Wands too. And the Heart of Wands is the Queen of Wands. So you got the Queen of Wands, the Innocence of Wands. So a lot of energy, obviously, a lot of movement, a lot of go, go, go. Maybe that's what I'm feeling is all this heart energy just flowing. I'm feeling hyper and excited. And um, I feel like you are spending time with people or someone comes by or you bump into someone, but it's like there's this great amount of joy in seeing whoever this person is. I'm sorry, Innocence of Swords and Heart of Wands. So the Page of Swords is about new communication, heightened communication. And this Heart of Wands is a great amount of connection to spirit, but a great amount of flow of energy tomorrow, too. So I just feel like the culmination or the big event that really impacts you tomorrow is a new communication or interaction with someone that just sparks you into joy. Maybe bumping into someone you haven't seen in a while or a family member that you've been disconnected from because they've been gone and they surprise you or but it does feel like something out of the way, right? Oh, a spiritual event. Okay. Well, that makes sense. And it does. It just feels like this great amount of power and that Page of Swords is new communication, new education too. So very much this beautiful, beautiful energy here tomorrow. It just feels like and maybe that's all that energy. It's like woo woo. Ah, very cool. So beautiful, beautiful energy. So I love that for Sunday. And then you have 7 cards. And I feel like we just go through the week. So you start off Monday, zoom, 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 go, go, go. A lot of energy, a lot of messages from spirit. I feel like Monday is just like a, it just flies by. You're just on the go, on the go, on the go, you know, movement, movement, movement. And I like that energy there for you. So I feel like it flies by because it's a lot of energy, a lot of speed of a lot of energy that's going on there too. Tuesday is movement of swords, Knight of Swords. So it's a lot of thinking. Monday is energetic. Tuesday is the mind. What's going on in the head? What are we thinking about? What's happening? What's unfolding? Um, different ways of thinking. A lot of communication. It feels like a lot of back and forth texting and phone calls and conversations. So a lot of talking, a lot of communicating on Tuesday. And so that's important. I think, in fact, let me just, I feel like the moon is in, because of course we're in, oh, helps if I'm in the right one. We move into, of course, we're Taurus tomorrow. Yeah, the moon enters into Gemini, 2:34 a.m. Eastern time on Tuesday. So very early in the morning, we move into thinking and energy, which makes sense with all the sword suit that's coming in here. Wednesday, 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands. I feel like for here, it's not that there's a block, but I feel like things slow on Wednesday, which is all right. It's like it feels like it's just nonstop, like tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I feel like you're ready for like a breather. You're ready for the dam to hold back um, you know, the waters a little bit, so it's not white. It's more like a calm pond or lake instead of a fast moving river, which I feels like the energy for tomorrow and Monday and Tuesday, and then okay, a rest, right? And then Thursday, yeah, this beautiful day where you kind of reflect on gratitude. You kind of see how everything's been unfolding for you. I feel like it's a nice day of I don't know, just it feels you feel fortunate on that day, and that's why you're so full of gratitude because you've had time to kind of sit and go, okay, I see how this is going. I see how blessed I am, kind of energy. So maybe you just wake up with one of those gratitude kind of energies, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Friday, Ace of Cups. So Friday, there is this nice, right? Breathe a little. Friday feels like a day of self love, maybe self care, but you definitely feel like you're filling your chalice and you're feeling this fullness. And so I like this Wednesday kind of slowing down recovery, Thursday gratitude, Friday filling up and overflowing from the heart. Again, that naked heart energy underneath this entire week that's coming in here. Saturday, movement of cups. So movement of emotion, action taken on from the heart, allowing the in more pursuit. But I feel like it's more of expression of this self love comes in here on Saturday of next week, and I like that the building up of just sitting with yourself with the Nine of Wands and filling up with gratitude on Thursday, then allowing yourself to fill up like a chalice and you just feel this love overflowing. And then Saturday is like you're putting action behind the love that's coming in. And then next Sunday, got the Eight of Pentacles. So all of this, um, the blood, the sweat, the tears, all the actions that you've been taking, all the focus here on love in the heart, you start to see the fruit come to fruition on next Sunday. And you can kind of see that, wow, with all this gratitude, with all this love and all this flow that you're sharing, you're seeing physical um, manifestation of that energy coming back to you in the form, but it's coming to you noticeably. I mean, I feel like you feel it coming back in your own heart and your own mind and your own energy, but you see it, um, actual physical manifestation of this abundance coming in the physical world. That would be next Sunday. Of course, right? I will not deny. All right, and then I feel like for the guardian angel cards, we're going to use this one for this reading for your fortune cookie because it's a heart. How could we not use the heart-shaped ones for your fortune cookie? For this one, we'll use the angel cards for the other one. So, beautiful guardian angel card here. And excuse me, you got expression. And we like that it's the orange sacral chakra because that has to do with your connection with the other, with another person, not just one. It can, I mean, it's one at a time. The root chakra is with groups, sacral chakra is with one on one people, and then your solar plexus is with yourself. But it says, express how you feel clearly, lovingly, and honestly without fear or judgment. Say say it exactly like it is. All will be resolved when you express to others how you truly feel. Trust in the power of life to guide you and heal all concerned. Self expression is liberating and healing. Ooh, I like that for you. All right. So that's number one. So thank you again for your first donation. And then number two, thank you for this one as well. And then you're saying here, so you're thinking of buying yourself a new or old car on Monday. And you want to know what's up. Will you get enough to cover the new car with the one that you have now, with its faults and flaws? And then, yeah, you might be sleeping again. You're not. You're awake. For now, speed up, Zen. I'm drifting off, right? All right. So let's see here. What's the energy? What's best, new car or old car? If you purchase a new car, will the old one be enough to help cover the cost of that? Right? What else do they want you to know? We'll do this. Okay. All right. Well, the bottom of the deck is the Innocence of Cups. Here's more love energy with that Ace of Cups there. So I like that. A new used car. Right. Yeah. The new used. Yeah. Right. I get it. New to you. Let's see here. So the new here we got the Hanged Man. There's a little bit of pausing here. Transformation energy. What's about the old one? Well, you have the old one with the Four of Wands, which is a joy and celebration card. I'm so sorry. Let me take a sip here. I got a frog here. So it almost feels like maybe this one, maybe pass on this one if it's a specific one, but let's take a look here. You have the Two of Cups. That's what these other ones are here. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune and the Spirit of Swords, Queen of Swords. You know, I know you want to get something working that feels more secure. I get it. But this one feels like hold off on this new old one. You would be happier with your current one than the new one. And I do feel like there's this you have the Two of Cups, which is a someone you know, a relationship with someone. It's better off because this Spirit of Swords here is new communication and this energy of like I feel like you're going to get communication from someone and they're like someone's looking at selling their car or they know of someone or they know of a good deal because I feel like you get communication and there's a relationship you have with someone that you get some good information about a car that's better for you. Let's see what else they have with these other cards because I feel like that's why they're saying hold off because there's communication coming in. Yeah, something that's more equal. The Six of Pentacles that's coming in here. Um, got the Nine of Wands energy. Okay, yeah, I'm kind of thinking pass on this one. um, the Nine of Wands is that the barrier is lifted. Like you won't feel it'll feel right. This other one, yeah, the Seven of Pentacles again. There's this block, this wait energy. Yeah, that it'll end up being for your benefit with the Ten of Pentacles. So I just feel like you'll be happier if you wait because I do feel like you're gonna get a different through a different route, you're gonna get some new information. Excuse me, so sorry. Let's see. We'll also pull a angel card here. Let's see what else they have here for you. Oh, hey, that would be even better. You might just win one. Let's take a look here. All right, there's your other fortune cookie. Let's see what we got. 1010, it's up to you. And this says moderation, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, self realization, taking action, unconditional love. So it's time to put those long cherished ideas into action. You will soon come into contact with the appropriate individuals, circumstances, and resources. I love it. Eventually, you will experience joy as well as brand new opportunities. Trust in the process. So I feel like that's energies of kind of backing that up, right? It's like, yeah, let's just have this move along, right? So I think that's answers our question, right? All right. So that's what they have for you, my dear. So thank you again for your donations. I greatly appreciate that. Yeah. Hopefully you'll win one, right? All right. Let me just chew my little cough drop here. You know, it gets a certain size. You just can't keep it in there anymore. All right. So up next, so we have Sonali Thakur, maybe, if I'm saying that correctly. And sleep tight, Moonlight, if you're ready to go sleepy. Bye. Good to see you. All right. There we go. There's your timestamp, Sonali. All right. So, and thank you for donation. Let's give that a love and a like there. And you want to know what is coming towards you. So, hello, hello. All right. Good night. All right. So, let's see here. What is coming towards you? Let's see, these are together. And we have this one, and we have these, and we have this, but that's up there. All right. You can kind of see them a little bit. I keep on forgetting I moved my camera a little bit. You can kind of see stuff down here. So on the bottom of the deck, you do have the Eight of Swords. It's a beautiful card. The Eight of Swords is an energy overall that's coming towards you. It's releasing thoughts and beliefs and mindsets that no longer serve you. And it's a beautiful freedom kind of energy that's coming in with that. And some long held beliefs of things that just don't fit in with who you are and where you want to go. And so, and it's a good flow number. Eights, you know, you think of four swords on each side. Beautiful flow. Nine of swords is there's something stuck, right? But this is a flowing energy of really letting go of a lot of stuff that was holding you back. And because you've been doing that, because that's kind of in this reflective energy that you're in, you're actually letting stuff go, which are putting down barriers, which are allowing things to come in. So they're saying that doing this stuff is what is allowing this to come towards you. And your first card here is the Movement of Pentacles. Yeah, so something that was taking forever to come your way. Oh my God, right? um, Slowest moving night out of them all. And the Hanged Man, yeah. So two cards that have been about delay. They have been, you know, something that you've been wanting to come towards you hasn't. And but it's been happening on purpose for purpose. When we get kind of delay cards, transformation card, like the Hanged Man, that was giving you time with this Eight of Swords to reflect on and to let go of things. Otherwise, if you didn't, then you'd continue to draw in some lower vibrational things, but they slowed everything down. So you'd stop drawing in people or events or situations that you used to draw in. And now, because you've been raising your love vibration by letting go of these beliefs that don't serve you anymore, things will start to speed up again. And so that's what they're saying is the slow period was on purpose. So I like that, right? Right? So I love this. Let's see what's coming here. Yeah, the Strength card. So you got this Leo energy. This is your a combination of your human and your higher self. So this is that energy of, you know, lower expression of Leo energy would be, you know, look at me, Leo, you're a Leo moon, yay. So, you know, there's like that, you know, um, I need to be seen, blah, 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 you know, that lower expression of fire. And it's like burning things and burning yourself and holding on to the match too long. Ow, you know. And so the old expression brought pain, but the new expression is like a lantern shining bright and shining light on things in your life. And so it's a much, I don't know, I just feel like you burnt your hand enough on the matches that you're like, I'm going to use a lighter. And you move to a um, different place where you, because of the pain you experienced, you're at a whole new place. And I like that, especially with a Leo moon, specifically emotionally would fit for you here with that as well. And you're like, yeah, I used to do that and I would get burned. And now I'm realizing I don't want that anymore. And now I'm making different choices for me. I've broken the pattern, I've broken that belief system. And I like that. So let's see. I feel like this has been kind of telling you what's been going on and why and where you're at. And I feel like this is getting into what's coming your way here. Got the Three of Cups, joy, celebration. Also, this is allowing you're attracting two individuals into your life, which are not romantic. These are like going to be friends for a lifetime. If you don't have two besties in your life who are going to be with you for the rest of your life, all like three peas in a pod, you guys are each other's support system. You keep each other honest about what's going on, and especially with love, where, um, they would be like, "Did you meet someone?" "Yeah, how did you know?" Because you're shrinking yourself again. You know how will you do when you meet someone and you start to try to become who you think they are supposed to be, blah blah blah. And you're like, "Oh crap," right? And they're like, "But we love you. We just want to let you know." And you're like, "Thank you." And then you do the same thing lovingly to them too. Um, but sassily, you guys can be sassy to one another, but it's because you guys are three peas in a pod. You're different enough that you all bring something into your little clique of three people, but you're similar enough where you think of things the same. You all look at someone and you're all thinking the same thing and laugh, and you're like, yeah, we know, not making fun of people, but because it reminded you of something from like a movie but it's like this kind of energy is what you're open to, and you're drawing in these two higher vibrational bestie relationships. And it's a good because it's a foundation and it's like a prerequisite, a precursor to you meeting someone romantically. Oh, well, I hope if you're not with someone already, because there's someone coming. But this is the precursor to help you maintain who you are and to like anchors. You guys are anchors for one another. Yeah, and you have the Seven of Wands. Yeah, this is about you being true to your authentic self. And this is what they help you do. It's important for you not to dim your light, not need to ask permission to shine. And this is great energy because this is about you, being true to you. And that's the an important part. Because in doing this, this is how you are seen. If you try to change and be who you think someone wants you to be, you kind of blend into the crowd because everyone's trying to be that. But when you are just yourself, you stand out and they help you just stay true to yourself. And that's when you meet this other person. I know, right? Woo woo. Let's see what else we have here. Yeah, you got the Wheel of Fortune. So it's the tune of for you, the fortune, and you definitely have this great energy that's coming in. It's abundance. It's where even your human is like, I understand why everything happened. I see how it was for me. And so you have this great awareness around this and gratitude around your experience that just has you in this beautiful place, right? Oh. And underneath that, yep, the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups, this is my one of the cards that represents past life energy. So as you are having this, you know, you meet these two individuals, you're having this, I'm being true to myself, and you're feeling like your life is full with this wheel of fortune and gratitude. That's when this person that you're going to meet comes. The Six of Cups, being a past life, is like you immediately feel this draw to each other. And I usually joke that, it's going to be obvious when you meet them because they're glowing in the dark and they have a rainbow shooting out of their butt. And there's no question, I wonder if that's them. You're like, oh, yeah, there's the rainbow. That's them. It's that like uh, comfort level, this knowingness and this connection. Like, I know you. And they're like, I think we do. And you're like, we don't. You guys find out you don't, but it's because of this past life connection that you have. And this is what's setting you up for this. So this is what's heading your way. That isn't like next month or anything. I feel like you'll know because you're meeting these besties first. I feel like that's over the next 1 to 2 to 3 months that you're meeting these other 2 people if you haven't met them already. Um, and then after that, um, I feel like within probably I feel like more like 6 to 9 months from today. So you meet these besties like over the next 2 to 3 months, then you're with them. You went one already. Woo woo. One to go, right? Um, and then so after you have both of them for 2 or 3, yeah, not yet, right? So that's good. That's one down, one to go. So after you meet this second one where you guys are 3 peas in a pod, then you guys hang out with each other like 2 to 3 months, and then, um, that's when you meet the other one. So that's why I kind of feel like you'll meet the other one between now and the next 3 months. So if the other's, like, more because you guys are hanging out together, it can be that one, right? Oh, I love it. So perfect. That's exactly right, and you them too. Of course, it's mutual. It's not one-sided at all. In this group, you guys are all um, helping each other. Let's go to your angel number here. So I love that this is coming for you. That some of it's already here. Yeah, exactly. So you've got 333 and support. You can't make that up. There's the 3 of you with support. I love it. Growth, creativity, joy, community, vision, talents. So seeing the angel number 333 is a sign that it's time to focus inward, work on your skills, discover your talents, and use your imagination. Unleash your inner artist. Doing so will boost your self esteem and sense of competence. It does wonders for your senses of purpose and contributes to your community. I feel like expressing yourself creatively is important too, because I feel like when you 3 go out and go do something creative, that's where you meet the other person. It's not like you're going on dates. You're out having fun with your besties, and they notice you and you notice them while you guys are doing something fun, and you guys, you know, uh, hit up a conversation, and then it goes from there. But I like this 333 again. 3 months. Within 3 months, you meet your 2 besties. Then 3 months together, just you and your besties, and then the 3 months after that is when you meet them. So 333. I love it. All right. So that's what they have for you, Sonali. So good to have that information come through. And thank you again for your donation. I greatly appreciate that. So many blessings. You are very welcome. All right. And then we have Red. Thank you for your donation, Red. Let's put your timestamp down here. All right. And behind the scenes. So thank you for that donation. And here you're good. Good to see you too. So when will Ivada and you get the opportunity to see each other again? Ooh, and the outcome. All right. I like the the tea, the tea and the magnifying glass. That's hilarious. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. So when will you guys get the opportunity to see each other again? All right. So here and here. And then how this will turn out here. Let's see, I want this one. And wow, it's like picking it apart. Interesting. I never do this. And then this one. So layers being removed. Interesting. Whoa, what is that? Whoa. Okay. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. All right. So the bottom of the deck, you do have the Ten of Pentacles that's in here, which um, this is a, one of my relationship cards. It's about completeness and, those things as well. Um, but it's because we're talking about individual, there is this wholeness, this completeness, the stuff that's rolling below the surface here around relationships. So I like that. So very interesting with that being the underlying thing there, right? Wink, wink. You're so funny. Hey, Alicia. I think I did answer that in the earlier session. If you go look at the pinned comments on the stream before this one, there will be a link with your name with a timestamp if you want to go check that out. I think that was you. I remember your name, and I remember someone asking if someone was coming back to them. So check and see if that's it. If not, definitely come back. Can ask another question too. All right. Sorry. Distracted. Red, back to you. So when will you guys see each other again? You have the 10 of Wands. Wow, they have quite a busy life, right? It feels like you guys have trouble getting like your schedules. It's like very, very busy, 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 busy kind of energy. Let's see what's underneath that too here. Yeah, the 5 of Wands. I feel like it's going to be a little bit. I know. Because it feels like there's a firestorm going on around them, uh, and there's all this energy being invested here. So they do have a lot happening, but I'm trying to like zero in like timing or days and that. This 5 of Wands, they keep bringing me back to it because the five is a change of energy, and what I'm seeing is like this moment, and there's like 100 different paths this could go, and they're like the energy is changing. Give us give us a week, because I feel like in a week things are going to be so different. Like these 100 pathways are going to be down to like a few. But I just feel like there's so much energy, so much going on in either their life, your life, or both your lives, that things in a week are going to look so different for both of your lives that um, they'll be able to give an answer on that, if that makes sense. So they're like, um, it's it's very difficult to pinpoint it because there's so many moving parts right now, and decisions haven't been made. But they will be in a week, and we could tell you more then, which is interesting. I hardly ever get anything like that. Hopefully that makes sense to you there. But I do feel like it'll be good news. Otherwise, they just tell you, you know, oh no, regardless of what happens, it's going to be a long time. They're like, you'll know more like in a week. Um, Things will calm down greatly among this energetic waters that's happening. But we'll take a look here. Obviously, you're going to have time to see each other again because you have the outcome of what will happen here. So if I didn't get any cards, it'd be like, ain't gonna happen, right? But obviously there is something gonna happen. The when is just kind of like a, give us a week, and then you'll get it. Wow. And then you have the Naked Heart. This is a card that is unique to this deck, which is about the heart being expressed, flying out of our darkness and into our light. It's a great expression of being and allowing the heart to be seen and the heart to be shown here too. So I like that. It sounds like it's worth the wait, whatever it is, right? Let's see what else we have. 4 of Wands. We got joy, celebration, mutual attraction. Now it is the marriage card. I don't think the next time you guys get married that a name get married. The next time you get married. That's funny. It's Freudian slip. Whoops. The next time that you guys see each other that you're going to get married, unless you're going to Vegas and you get drunk and you end up getting married, like in the movies. But it is joy and celebration, and um I feel like it's a joyful gathering that comes in here too. So you might end up actually going to something that's a celebration or a gathering as well. Or maybe he's inviting you to go along with him to a wedding, or you're being invited to go along with them to an event. Could also be possible here too with that energy. Got the Three of Pentacles. I love this. Being true to your authentic selves, allowing yourself to be seen as who you are, not trying to be in someone you're not. I like this free expression, this comfortability of you guys just feeling like we can be ourselves. I don't have to put on airs. I don't have to try to be who I think they want me to be, blah, blah, blah. You're like, here I am. And if you don't like it, good to know now, because I'm not going to change to be someone that I'm not, right? So I like that. All right. And then you have the Leo card, Leo energy, the strength card, the courage, um, the strength energy, the inner strength. I'm feeling a lot of the fire energy. Well, it is passionate energy. Um, but I like this, just this. Um, it's not lower vibrational Leo energy. Yeah, by Elvis, right? Hey, baby, baby, baby. But I like that. This the courage just to stand up and be who we are, and the lower vibrational is about me, and but you know, the higher vibration of Leo energy is about expression and confidence, this confident energy, and just being feeling good to be yourself. I like this energy here. Yeah, and the Tower card. I like this, in combination with all this. The Tower card is not like, "And then it suddenly ends and it's over." No, no, no. In this one, the Tower card represents, like, um, the awareness of why things unfolded the way it did, why people were removed out of our lives, why situations were happened the way they did, because it feels like events and people and situations were removed out of your lives, um, you know, to make space for you guys to be together and to have these opportunities. And you're really looking at it going, yeah, I wouldn't have thought when it was happening, when things were burning down around me and them too, that it was going to lead to this. But I see now, especially with this being the last card, we see how, let's see, we see how why everything has happened along the way to bring us to where this is here. And with that 10 of Pentacles, I do feel like this is a, um, you know, kind of like a faded, agreed upon relationship that you guys would have and be able to experience with each other. Um, is it a forever? Nothing is forever ever. But what is? Are they like the soul partner for the rest of this life? Do you want to know? Do you want to know? No, no, no! Don't pull the card. Exit now if you don't want to see the card. Run, red, run. Well, the 9 of Wands, they're not letting me know. They're like, "Don't need to know right now." It's like the hand. That was like the hand to me. But we wanna know, we wanna know. Can I just can't Why can't we know? Okay. They're not letting me know. The 9 of Wands, is like a block. I know, right? "No, I wanna see it now." Best 2 out of 3? Okay. Let's see. Will you let us know? Alright. And what about this one too? Okay. So we got the Sun card, which is a bright, bright light, and the Ace of Pentacles is like a new opportunity, um, energy. Um, but Sun card is Leo energy again, along with that Strength card. Are they a Leo? Are you both Leos? I don't know. But so this energy. It does feel like it's more of a stepping stone kind of energy. I just need to be honest with you because um the Ace of Pentacles is about seeing your worth in relationship to the outside world in a different way. And the Sun card is inner child work, which helps us work through things. And I feel like it is a significant, relationship that you guys want it to have here. I just don't feel like it's going to end up being the one that you're with the rest of your life. I feel like you guys have a time together here because you learn a lot about yourselves and all this. And I feel like, okay, well, are you happy now? They're like, sometimes it's best not to know so that you can enjoy it for what it is. But I feel like they're saying, you know what? You're mature enough where you can be like, "You know what? I'm gonna accept it for what it is for as long as it is, and I'm gonna enjoy it." And sometimes knowing, like, if you're I don't they're bringing in this example of sometimes if you know that the foster dog is only gonna be with you for a while, yeah, I can get attached to it, but you know they're gonna be going to a different home. You can still have fun, you can still go to the park. You learn a lot about living with the dog and how to, how to feed him. You get used to taking him to the vet. You get used to doing all the stuff that when they go away and then you find the dog that you're gonna be with for the rest of your life, that you're like, "I know this. I know all this stuff, and I learned it. I don't have to go through the potty training debacle with the new one because I already know how to do it all." That's hilarious. Alright. Let's see what your fortune cookie is here too, Red. Uh, that's just hilarious. They're gonna wonder, "Why'd you get me a dog collar?" "No reason, just a little personal joke." So let's take a look here. What else here for your fortune cookie? All right, I guess that is it over here. 2424. Good times. I like it. Leisure, rest, holiday, pleasure, love, affection, kindness, happiness. You are worthy of affection, leisure, and pleasure. If you tell your family and friends how you feel, you'll find that you're on the same page and can work together effectively. Many people are rooting for you. If you spread love, it will find its way back to you multiplied. I like that. Good times, though. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. All right. So that's what they have for you, my dear, my dear. Thank you again for your donation. All right. All righty. I like it. All right. And then I do have a couple donations that came in through the Cash app. And whoops, just grab the names here. Now, let me see here. All right. Sometimes I'm not sure. So, Tavi, I see yours. I know that's you. And then let me just make sure I have someone put their name in here. All right. So I'm going to call you Pretty. So Pretty, I don't see your name out in here, but you donated first. So we'll go to yours first. So Pretty, let me get your timestamp here. And put that in here. All right. So Pretty. Let's take a look here and see. I like your question. And we will find out. Are you? Is that going to happen for you? Let's take a look. We'll keep that private. Boom, boom, boom. People can only imagine now. All right, so let's take a look here and see what we what they want you to know here. Okay, it's a lot of cards. Like this is a yes or no question, right? All right. Well, you have the 5 of Cups coming in. 5 of Cups is, of course, the emotions, and it's a card of transformation from lower vibration emotion to higher vibrational emotion. So, something here, let's see what all these are about. These are underneath the surface here. See, can you see these? Let me just scooch these down so you can kind of see them here. So, 5 of Cups. Let's see what the first 2 cards are here. Ooh, 3 of Cups, 9 of Swords. I like this. We got the 3 of Cups, which is joy, 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 celebration kind of energy. 9 of Swords is the nightmare and insomnia card. It's like a weird combination here, but I feel like it's more so of 9 of Swords is like letting go of expectations. It's like, I'm tired of trying to be what everyone wants me to be and trying to please everyone else and whatever. I just wanna be me. I'm just tired of people pleasing. I'm just going to get all these expectations and out the door, and I'm just going to enjoy, um, and focus on joy here. So I like that. Innocence of Wands, Page of Wands, passion, heightened passion as well. I just feel like there's this, going into this energy with whoever this is, that there is no expectations of anything. And that's what makes it feel wonderful when we interact with someone. If we don't have all this, where's this going to lead and what's next and blah, blah, blah. Sometimes it's just like allowing yourself to just be in the moment. And I feel like this is a beautiful energy here. Let's see what it brings here. 2 of Pentacles. It's about time, right? Well, there's this balanced energy. Let's see, there's these 3 cards came 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. Is this another 2? Nope, Heart of Swords, which is great. Heart of Swords is a balanced energy between mind and heart as well. So there is this energy here of how great it is has to do with your choices. 'Cause you get to make choices, both physical choices. The 2 of Wands is about, am I focusing on what I'm grateful for? Am I focusing on what's not happening? 9 of Swords is focusing on expectations, supposed to be, should be's, need to be's, have to be's. That just sucks the life out of a situation. When we focus on joy and what we're grateful for, communicating what we're grateful for, is helpful here as well. So I like this energy, and Heart of Swords is about a wonderful, compatible individual. I usually say we fit like a glove with this, so I feel like that kind of goes into your question a little bit too. The energy on the bottom here. Let's see what's kind of flowing below the surface here. Ooh, Leo, fire energy. Yep, yep, yep. Definitely see that energy. You got the 10 of Pentacles, fullness as well too. Like this fullness of life. You have the 8 of Swords, yeah, letting go of thoughts and beliefs and mindsets that would keep you feeling limited and bound and restrictive here. And the Fool card, brand new adventure, full of possibilities. Again, no expectations with this energy. So I like this. I feel like the answer for you, pretty, is not just a yes, but a hell yeah. Oh, okay, very good. Oh, thank you. I'll change this to your name here instead. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. So, here's a fire sign. Well, there you go. I could see that fire. In fact, if you go into it with just enjoying the moment, not only is it a yeah, I feel like it's a very full, uh, success. I'm gonna say successful. let's just say you're going to really, really, really enjoy it. Try not to blush. If I could blush anymore, you know, come on, who am I kidding? But I love that for you. So I feel like that is a hell yeah. And if you go into it, again, that's that power. If you focus in on the gratitude and communicating what you love about the evening, um, and not focus on what's not, happening, that it just expands and is a beautiful energy. Let's see what your angel number card is here. Listen to it twice, maybe even three times. Woo, woo, woo. All right, let's see what your fortune cookie says here. All right. So 1717, drama alert. Oh, it's going to be like a drama. It is independence, um, learning. Says take a few deep breaths and focus inward. You need time to think things over and consider your options. At this time, you must rely solely on yourself. You might not believe it, but you're heading in the right direction. What appears to be a lull in activity is just a natural part of the process. I feel like, with all this energy, it's still coming in here. It does come down to yourself, where you're not depending on someone to fulfill these expectations, but you're turning inward and allowing yourself to choose gratitude, to enjoy the moment, as well. And it does change things. So I like that. All right. So that's what they have for you, the Gemini. I'm going to put, maybe, let me make a little note over here so I can remember that for the future. So I won't reveal anything except for your screen name in here. All right. So enjoy. I would say I'm jealous, but I'm old. All right. Here we go. So let me just grab that here. So Tavi, you are up. Let's grab your timestamp here. There we go. So thank you for your donation via CashApp. And so you want to know, what do we see happening in the connection between you and AE? You have feelings for each other, but a relationship never works. All right, let's take a sip here. What is going on here? So based on current energies, we'll look at current energies, and we'll also look at, I just want to take a look at some possibilities, because energy can change. So I just kind of want to know. So this is current here. And then, but what are possibilities? Is there, like, what are the intentions of your guys's souls, when you guys were coming down here? It's like, okay, so these are you guys. All right, let's take a look here. So bottom of the deck, you do have the Four of Swords, which is a peace of mind card, mind at rest. We'll see what more about that here. Let's take a look at these here. Yeah. So based on the current energies, it's like, there's a lot of fun here, a lot of joy that comes in here. But the 10 of swords here, that the rat with the 10 swords, that's about expectations and letting expectations go and focusing on what is. And I feel like there's a lot of that energy, about being in the moment. And let's see what's underneath here too. Because, yeah, here's the 9 of swords and the wheel of fortune. So there's this, both of these are like a choice. There's focusing on fears and expectations, or focusing on joy and gratitude and fulfillment here. And I feel like that's where they're saying here where things could go different because I feel like they're saying here the reason why things don't, you know, the relationship never works is because of the expectations that suck the life out, which happens to all relationships. When we have, it's exhausting to try to live up to all the supposed to be, the should be, the need to be, the have to be, the must be's. And when we look at, when we meet somebody and we have no expectations and we see each other as this, then there's all this abundance. Look how amazing they are, right? But as we, hang out and friends become more than friends, see how it's becoming less and less and less. And eventually our expectations move up where it feels like disappointing. And then when we drop our expectations, we're like, look how amazing they are again. And then and then, lack. And then that's why X, I'll say it, XX is so good because we met them, we were wonderful, we went this and we lost it all. We get it all back with no expectations, but then they all start coming back again. That's when, in the moment when we're no relationship and we're just back to our zero expectation connection, we're good until afterwards, and then the expectations pop back in and we repeat the same stuff, right? Just an FYI for everyone. So, if we can bring expectations down and just have gratitude and celebrate who each other are, then that's a great relationship. It grows because we're not focusing on expectations focus on what is not happening in a relationship instead of celebrating what is. And that change can change things. But let's see here. And that's good for any relationship, so it's good to learn that. But let's see what you guys, what your intentions were coming down here. 7 of Pentacles. Yay. And the Tower card. All right. So your intentions were patience and learning what it feels like to have something removed out of your life. So it doesn't feel like, you know, you're designed to be in the relationship. It feels like you guys decided to help each other learn and grow to prepare each other for other relationships to go forward. Yeah, because you got the Ace of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. Ace of Wands is about a new passion coming into your life a little later, but the Three of Pentacles is about it's with someone that you feel you can just be yourself with and be true to your authentic self. And there's no baggage with it, which, when we've tried and it hasn't worked and we tried and it hasn't worked, we have a lot of ammunition to use against one another in a fight, not on purpose, but we can't help it when we go into fight or flight mode and we go into battle mode. We grab whatever's around us to hurl at each other. That's what children do. And that's what we turn into when we go into battle with each other. We become children again. So I feel like what's meant for you guys is more learning about how to be true to yourself in a relationship, and then you just leave the baggage in in that friendship that you guys have, and then you move on to people that are more in alignment with who you want to be. And that's what that Tower card is too. It's about showing you how um, you know, when someone's removed out of your life, it makes space for something or someone that is more in alignment with who you are and who you're becoming to. So, and then your fortune cookie is 1616 readjustments. It's a beautiful card. It says, overcoming obstacles, soulmates, romance, affection, support, and comfort. Your level of self control is sufficient to make things right. On the horizon is the possibility of beginning a new romantic or platonic friendship. But I feel like it's a new romantic relationship because we were just talking about that, as well as a chance to begin life anew with a person from one's past. Everything Is I like that they put on here, everything will fall to pieces. I feel like there's a little bit of a language difference in who created the cards because what they mean is everything when things fall to pieces, things are falling into place. And that's what I feel like this. I feel like this is that new romance that's coming your way. And that's what's falling into place with all of that. So hopefully that makes sense. That's what's coming in for you, Tavi. I know, but if you think they're wonderful, just wait. We never get a downgrade. It's always an upgrade when spirit brings us things. So I like that. All right. Whoops. Come on, behave. There we go. All right. Just jot that down here too. All righty. So thank you again, Tavi, for your donation. Many blessings to you. And then we have Crescent Moon. You are up next. Thank you for your donation. Let's put your time stamp. Did I put Tavi's? Am I falling down on the job? Let's see, there's pretty. Okay. All right. Just making sure I did that one too. Sorry. All right, Crescent Moon, thank you for your donation and your sneak peek. So hello. Staying so late tonight. Here it's only 7:15 p.m. tonight at this time anyway. So my pleasure. Thank you for your donation. So what are Sagittarius thoughts and feelings about you? Let's look into the crystal ball. I love it. All right. Sagittarius thoughts and feelings. Towards you, of course. Thoughts, feelings. All right, so we got all these. All right. Well, we do have the Sun card on the bottom of the deck, so definitely that fire energy of the Sagittarius here. Very bright light, very warm, a lot of passion bubbling in here with them. Let's see what their thoughts are here first. Okay. I was going to go, what are these thoughts? Do we want to go in there? Ace of Swords. That's a good card. We like that. That's about seeing things from a different perspective, a higher perspective. They're really gaining a lot of clarity. And I feel like they're kind of quick to put people in boxes, in categories, not in a like a I don't want to say like a judgmental kind of way, but for them, it's easier for them. It's like having all these toy boxes and to keep the toys off the floor. As soon as they see when they put it away, they immediately put it in place because it helps them stay organized. I almost feel like they have like ADHD and part of their process is to compartmentalize things. Maybe they have like a Aquarius moon or an air moon where they want to organize emotions and so their thoughts and stuff too. I put it into here, right? So, interesting energy there. Let's see what else comes in here with their thoughts. Yeah, again, the Ace of Swords, but with balancing in energy. So Libra, maybe they have a Libra moon or Libra energy in their chart because this is, Libra energy is the relationship house. Um, and so they do definitely have a lot of thoughts and beliefs and mindsets around supposed to be is they got a lot of rules in here around things, very structured, which is Sagittarius Sun just might be their CEO, but they've got their it'd be interesting to find out about their moon energy because it feels like they're very when it comes to emotion. So what else do we have here? Oh, yeah, maybe they are Aquarius. I don't know. Star card. This is that balancing energy. Star card can be dreams come true, it can be hope, but one of the lesser known things about the star card is when you have that big star, there's seven small stars around it, which are the chakra centers, and it brings in an energy of balance. So balance, balance. They're trying to stay mentally balanced. Um, and so that's why they have all these rules. So, and I think you said, yep, to their ADHD, which makes sense. And it's funny, like, I've got a couple people who are Sagittarius in my life, and they both have ADHD. Two of them. I don't know if the other one does. I'll have to find out. But these people in my life, I'm like, maybe that's it. Maybe that's just part of it. All right. And I'll just find out. I know one has a Gemini moon. I'll find out what the other one has. That'd be interesting. We'll do a study on astrology and ADHD. Maybe it's just the energy. It's just part of how their energy runs, right? So that's what's going on in their head. Um, I just feel like there are a lot of clarity, a lot of organization to say all that, and that they went, you don't belong in this box. The more they know you, the more they take you out and they put you over here, and they're like, that you don't fit in there either. Oh, okay, here. Nope, you don't. And it's like you're not fitting into any of their boxes. So, this is what is kind of intriguing for them is that you're odd, you're weird, you're different. You're like, no shit, right? All right. So I love that. um, and then we were talking about feelings, right? Let's see what their feelings are. All right, more balance with the Two of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. Yeah, unexpected. The Ten of Swords, is an energy of tired of trying to be who everyone else wants me to be, kind of energy. Um, and so I do feel like they have thoughts, but the feelings are they love that you are unexpected. It's like that thought of intrigue rolls over into an emotion of intriguing, and they're curious about you. You're an odd creature. What are you? And Sagittarius, that's where their Sagittarius sun, being on the bottom, their sun card is very curious. And you have them very curious because they're like, you're not normal. And Innocence of Cups, so Page of Cups. So there is emotion under there. There is love energy there. Um, but it's again, it's you're activating emotion within them that they're not used to having an emotion activated in them. Wow, right? Yeah, and Movement of Cups. So Page and Knight of Cups coming in here, right? So there definitely is this movement of emotion, and they're just like, that's weird. You're like, what? I think I just had an emotional movement. It's like having a bowel movement, but it's an emotional movement. They're like, I think I just it disappeared. I feel like something just moved through my heart. You're like, oh my God, what do you know, right? So let's see how will things unfold between you. Let's take a look here. We'll pull a card here. Based on current energies, where's this headed? Let's see, I want this one, I want this one. Only God knows. Look, Sky Father, only God knows. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Well, what am I? I'm unique. Like Sonique. I remember there was a musical artist called Sonique. Where is this gonna go? Well, here's the sage. You got both the emperor and the hierophant. Who knows? The all-seeing eye and the sky father. Let's see what these other ones are here. Spirit of Pentacles, which is the King of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. So, there is this great possibility here with this energy. I mean, Nine of Cups is kind of like a dream come true energy, right? And the King of Pentacles is um, a very abundant energy. It's a Taurus energy, with a little Taurus bull on here. And you had the Sage, which is also Taurus energy, very grounded Aries energy with the Emperor, the Sky Father. But there is this possibility. Um, but I feel like the important thing is not to focus on any expectations, right? We talk about that quite a bit these days, about it's a relationship killer. It's what sucks the life out is, yeah, just allow things to go where they will. And it can lead down a direction, but it's like fire doesn't like to be contained. But we also don't want it to burn down a forest. It's like allow it to be a controlled burn. If you know what that is, it's where um, some like farmers and even for forests, they will cut down trees and, you know, dig out ditches and stuff and then burn to allow things to burn down so the new stuff can grow in. But it's like a controlled burn. It's not just, oh, light the forest on fire and see where it ends. It's very specific. It's allows it to burn, but it's a controlled burn. And I like that kind of energy. It's like I allow them to be and express to a point, right? Um, and I feel like that freedom is enough for them. It's like a good compromise for them. Allow it to burn in a certain area, if that makes sense. Hmm, interesting. Let's see what your fortune cookie says here. All right. Yeah, great blessing. 6666. Sixes are good numbers, even though they've been demonized by some religions. It's self-love, boundaries, that's that controlled burn, needs, good vibes, wisdom, understanding, letting go. Nurture yourself, your needs, your desires, and boundaries. Let go of things that are weighing you down. Make space for something meaningful and expand your spirit to all areas of your life. That big love, opportunity, or job needs to squeeze in somewhere. I like that. So hopefully that brings you a little bit of what you need for this moment. I know I want more, more, more. All right, but that's what they have for that question for now. All right, so that's what they have, Crescent Moon. Thank you again for your donation. I greatly appreciate that. And then Miss K, hello, hello. Good to see you again. Thank you for your donation here. And here's your timestamp for here. Boom. All right. So thank you. Let's give that a love and a like here. And you want to know what is coming in next month in work relationships. All right. All righty. What is coming in for work relationships? Okay. That here. What else? This is for May. Can you believe it's almost May already? Crazy. Well, I do want this one. Oh, I said I thought there was another one, and there it is. It was sneaky underneath here. All right. So it looks like here, well, let me scooch these down. I keep forgetting that you guys can see at least these. There we go. Well, I've got the movement of Pentacles, which is the Knight of Pentacles, slowest moving knight out of them all. You got the Hanged Man too, which is about, hanging upside down and delay and pause. I like how this has that little loading thing on the bottom, which, you know, if you ever load anything on your computer and you're just like, oh my God, how long is this going to take? It feels like I'm waiting, I'm waiting, I'm waiting. That's the kind of energy that kind of feels like it's coming in around work relationships. Things seem to be just going slow and just moving like molasses in a cold winter day energy. The cards that came out, you have the Ten of Swords, which is a card of letting expectations go, of not worrying about what other people think. I'm just going to be me. I'm just tired of trying to be what everyone else wants me to be. You know what? I'm just going to not worry about it. I'm going to be who I am, letting go of all that. And so it feels like there's this um, kind of, I'm reading Mel Robbins' book, Let Them. It's a wonderful book, but it's about let people be who they are and then let me, and I'm going to make the choices that I can control. Letting go of all that. I can't control what other people do, say, act, feel, what mood they're in. I can only control me, my mindsets, my emotions and moods, my energy, my actions. Everyone else, that's their um opinion and option. I'm just gonna let it go, right? Let's see what else we have here. Yeah, Three of Wands. Just feels like taking a different direction with new information, taking a different direction with my work relationships. And I kind of feel like there is this cutting away, or not cutting away so much as backing off, of like investing a lot in work relationships, doing what needs to be done for the job, being cordial and doing all those things. But it's almost like if there's a lot of getting together outside of work and those kind of things, it's like I'm going to go have my own life outside of work. So I'm going to stop going to as many of those things or hanging out with people from work and have a separate life kind of energy, which is interesting, right? The energy underneath that is the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, this is the energy of the nine is the hermit's journey, and the pentacles is being alone in the outside world. And this doesn't mean you'll be alone in the outside world. It just means that with work relationships, it's like independence and having that independence come in there. And I know that's hard because I know a lot of having worked in a corporation for 20 plus years, it's like all of my friends were I met at work because that's all I had. By the time you get at home from work, you're tired, right? But this is about finding a different life outside of work and work relationships, just doing that. Let's see what else they have here too. Yeah, the devil here, the work card. The devil is Capricorn Saturn energy. Capricorn rules over the 10th house of work. So this is about letting go of long held beliefs around work. And let's see what's next to it here too. Yeah, Spirit of Swords. So both of these are about more thinking and beliefs around work. The Spirit of Swords is the King of Swords. They roll over the swords mental suit, but they also get a second portion. So they're the masters over thinking. And the Devil card comes up to shake us and rattle us and change our perceptions and change our beliefs around work. So I definitely feel here with that 10 of swords, all those swords, those thoughts being removed. There's a lot of change in the way you're approaching and communicating and your beliefs around work here coming in. Let's see what else is under here. And the Six of Swords, yeah. Letting go of old ways of thinking, moving to new ways of thinking, transition, movement, with a change. Again, it's a change energy um, in regards to your work relationships. Bottom of the deck, you have the 10 of Wands, which is readjusting, an ending of how you're investing your energy and rerouting it. And you have the Full card on the bottom, which is a new opportunity, a new adventure, a new journey. So I feel like there's this energy of, yeah, we have a lot of good connections through work and your working relationships. But I feel like there's this separation and this adventure of finding new friendships, finding something new to do that people at work don't go do, something that's independent. It's like you're gaining your independence through this. Interesting. So let's see what else we have here, Miss K. Time, all right. See what your fortune cookie says here. Well, you need to make space in your life. Didn't we have children? Someone introducing you to someone new? Yeah, hold your vision. 1551. Manifestation, abundance, money, dreams, vision, and prosperity. So focus on the good and maintain your concentration on the outcomes you desire. It's time to put your faith and time into your ideas and pursue your goals with all your might. You have such a beautiful, courageous, and brave spirit. Yeah, I feel like there's this vision, but I feel like this is, you put in and do what you need for work, but then what is it you want pursuing that outside of work? So I like that. All right. So that's what they have for you, Miss K. So thank you again for your donation. Many blessings to you. All right. Hey, Tim, brother Tim. Big hug to you too. I'm happy for you. Boom, boom. Good stuff happening. Movement in your life. It's like you're starting your second life, right? All right. Absolutely. I will not forget you, Earth Angel. Yep. So we have that up there. All right. So that is, I believe, all the donations. Of course, those get priority. And so those are all done for now. And then my YouTube channel members, their free readings get second priority. So let me just scan really quick. Those were donations. Okay, so. All right, so Christina, hello, you are up. Let's grab your fortune cookie here. So Christina, so should you continue to sell your vintage clothing? Will it do well? Today was the first time you ever set up at a vintage sale event here in Missoula. And and it was, I was a mess and nervous. I don't know. That's not you, right? Yeah, you're like, what was going on? I have Aries energy, Aries moon. So with you being Sagittarius, right? Like I said, some activation, some newness feeling energy, some anxious and energy. So I get it. All right, but is it for your best to continue to sell vintage clothing? Will it do well? All right. So you have the Seven of Wands. Here's that fire energy. Um, that is, it's about being seen and not asking permission to shine, not dimming your light, but putting yourself out there, putting yourself on display. So I feel like that's good. Will it be successful? Hail yeah, Ten of Pentacles, big, abundant energy here. So, it's your first time doing something, but today's energy just felt a little bit off for you with that Aries moon. So I feel like, especially with Taurus new moon energy kicking in tomorrow, you'll see a change in energy, um, with the moon being in a more grounded, abundant energy. So if you have a chance to do it tomorrow, you'll see a completely different energy in it for you. But I definitely feel like, yeah, it's you being shown and you being out there, but it's about you being you. Don't try to do it in a way that, well, this is the way everyone else is doing it. Do you allow it to be done the way you want to do it, right? Whether it's having mannequins or whatever, fun little thing you want to do it, don't think anything's too strange. And just be you. But you definitely, Ten of Pentacles, shows that it is a good thing for you, right? So that's what they have for you, Christina. Good to see you. Many blessings to you. Okay. And then Moonlight. We did all of those. Okay. All right. And then Happy Pill, we got 14004. Look at that little mirroring going on there. So Happy Pill, here is yours. And free readings will go faster. They're just 1 to 2 cards. They're not like donations. So hang in, everybody. So a general reading for this week. And I did do your general reading in the earlier one. If you haven't seen that, if you check out the earlier stream, there's a pinned comment with everyone's name and their timestamps as well. So you can find that from earlier too if you haven't seen it already. All right, so general reading for this week. All right. So there is here, you've got this not spirit. You have the Spirit of Pentacles, but I was going to say the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is about a change of direction this week. You have new information that like you were headed in this direction, but new information's come in and you're like, I think I'm gonna go this way. Don't be afraid to switch direction, to change your mind, to alter course, because with the Spirit of Pentacles, which is the King of Pentacles, that is abundance, it's fullness. It does take you in a direction that is more beneficial for you. So whatever that is that's coming up, don't be afraid to alter course, because um, it is the best thing for you to do. Um, so don't worry about what are people going to think, blah blah blah. They're like, who cares what people think now? I mean, we do. We're human. I get it, but um, just know that when they're reminding me, like I was leaving um, one position to take a position that was lower, and they're like, "Why are you doing that?" And I'm like, um, trust me, I have a gut feeling that this is gonna lead to something else. And they're like, whatever. And within a week, I was offered a position that took me 2 levels higher than I was over before. But because I went out into a different area, they allowed me to move. And they were like, everyone was like, oh my God, good thing you did that. And that's what's gonna happen to you. So I like that for you. And that's what they got for you, Happy Pill. So I like it. All right. So many blessings. Hey, Kitty Cat Black. Sorry I didn't see you come in there. Shout out to another of my YouTube channel members. All right. Very good. All right. So that was all for my YouTube channel members for their free readings. So now we will jump to the top here. We'll see how many we'll get. I'll try to get through as many as I can. Whatever I don't finish, I will come back on after my session. I'm going to be leaving in about 15 minutes to spend about an hour or so with my Praying Mantis members. Then I'll be back on. I'll finish everything out. So you guys will get um, your messages. Oops. Um, Tonight, it just might be a little delayed. All right. Sorry, let me spell things right here. I was like, what am I doing? Trying to do 2 things at once. Doesn't always work. All right. So Ateshi Singh, you are up. So 143.36. And I will put timestamps on my streams when I have returns back too. So Ateshi, will you get that wish in the physical reality soon? Let's take a look here. Based on current energies, is that going to make its appearance in the physical world? There's a possibility that it can, but there is some emotional energy that's holding things back with this Eight of Cups. It's about walking away from relationships and emotions that don't serve you anymore. And in doing that, this Knight of Cups, the movement of cups, is what allows things to flow. So, what that would tell me is that there is some like lower vibration, emotional energy that's below the surface that's been kind of going there for a while that keeps things away from you. It's like your inner child that has developed this giving and receiving, out of balanceness, which if I haven't shared it before, it's the Six of Pentacles energy. And even though this video is not called Six of Pentacles, it's what I usually talk about it here. But here it is. I'll even put it next to your name in the once I pin the comment on the end. So if you don't see it here and you can't see it, it'll be in the notes. But this is an energy that helps you clear things away from the past, emotional energy that is keeping this force field up, keeping things away. And once we make that adjustment, then these force fields come down and then it does allow it to come in. So it's an emotional thing that's keeping things away, but it can make it, but you just have to do that little adjustment, turn off the force fields. Oh, here comes abundance in. It's waiting outside of that fence, but the fence has to come down for it to come in, if that makes sense. All right. So that's what they have for you, Ateshi. Just check out that video. It's a short, less than 10 minutes, but it gives you some good perspective and a tool in there to help. All right. So that's what they got for you. All right. All right. So Victoria Huber Ramirez, you are up next. Let's grab your timestamp here. All right. So Victoria. So in regards to love, what's coming towards you in Taurus season? Happy birthday, you Taurus sun babies. All right, there we go. Boom, boom. All right. Well, look at this balance. Four of Wands, Four of Cups. So very stabilized energy here. Four of Wands is joy, happiness. It's a gathering of sorts here. The Four of Cups is kind of I feel like you have regarding love, there's some joy, um, and you might even be invited to some sort of celebration or an event or even a wedding. Um, and it's important to go to those things. I feel like it's very stable. I don't feel like there's a big, significant woohoo in Taurus season for you. Like my sound effects. The Four of Cups is a stable energy. It's almost where emotions are becoming stagnant. But this Four of Wands, the four of this celebration and joyful event that you're invited to, helps get emotions flowing. But I don't feel here, I mean, Taurus is very much a season of self-worth and abundance and money, kind of the five senses. So there is this joy and passion energy with the Four of Wands, but the Four of Cups feels kind of stagnant. But this joy activates the senses, which then will eventually lead to, love. But it feels kind of just steady here for the Taurus season for you, Victoria. So not a whole lot, but definitely if you get invited to get-togethers, especially those celebrating something like marriage or birthday anniversary, something celebrating something, definitely go because I feel like it starts the dominoes falling around love for you, if that makes sense. Like, it might be like where you get to meet someone through someone that you meet at a party. You don't meet the person at the party, but you meet someone who will introduce you to the person later, kind of thing. So it's like the groundwork is being set, if that makes sense. All right. So that's what they got there for you right now. So many blessings to you. All right. And then, Blessed One, you are up. Let's grab your timestamp here. All right. So, Blessed One, uh, what's coming in for you here? Let's take a look here. What is coming in for you here? Okay. Got that one and this one here. What's coming towards you? All right. It feels like you've been having this little holding pattern with the Hanged Man here, but it's been giving you this new perspective on the Nine of Swords, which is your thoughts and beliefs and mindsets and um, fears. It's the nightmare and insomnia card, but it's the things that were really bugging you that were constantly coming up. You've had this period of time where it's been a holding pattern. It has allowed you to see these things from a different perspective and understand your fears. And I feel like you're on the verge here um, of the hangman is kind of like a caterpillar to a chrysalis or cocoon. you're about ready to bust out with this energy because 9 is you're right on the verge of going, I've had enough. I'm stepping out of this, right? And both of this is that struggle that you've been having. And whatever this is, wherever you've had these fears that have been holding you back, what's coming in for you is this freedom, this liberation from these things, and I feel like it's a just allows you to move forward. It allows you to move from this kind of feeling contained into flowing energy that's coming in here. So it's about you stepping out though and going, all right, I've had enough. It's like that feeling where when my feelings of fear of being judged or failure or whatever outweigh this ugly feeling of not being true to myself, I won't act. But once that ugly feeling outweighs my fears, that's when I act. And that's what I feel like you're on the verge of going, I can't take it anymore. I got to be me. Psh. And then you take this energy, and as you step forward, it draws things to you that are positive. But I feel like this ending of this reclusive, contained period is almost over, and that's what's coming your way. So, hopefully that makes sense. That's what's coming in for you right now. So many blessings to you. Right. Did those, we did those, we did those. Okay. All right. We do have time. Okay. Olivier Vagara. I saw your comment that you're like, it's okay. You don't mind me saying that. And you would like a beautiful oracle reading for this last week of this month here. And I feel like we're going to go here to these little blue angel oracle. So let's see what they want you to know here for your last week of April. Can you believe it? All right. So here we go. And you've got Forever in My Light, card number 13. Beautiful, beautiful cards. I love these. Lucky number 13. So this is called Safe and Sound. So you live forever within the light of creation. There is no need to worry. You and those you love are safe. The healing light of angels fills heaven and earth. It is everywhere, always. Feel it in your heart like an eternal flame glowing throughout the universe through your days and nights, forever uniting, healing, and transforming all. And there's a little extra on the bottom. It says, we are forever flowing through creation and we are forever changing. Yet I am always with you, for I am the ebb and flow of your spirit and the love that stems from your eternal heart. I am a warm breeze that whispers in your sleep. Wow, I love that. Beautiful message. That's what they have for you. Short and sweet on this one, but it's beautiful. You are safe, you're protected. Flow on this beautiful lighted path. Right. So that's what they have for you, my dear, my dear. So many blessings to you. Right. Right. Then we have Star Seed A at 154 even. Look at that. All right. So Ashol, what's coming up for you next month? Let's see what they have here coming in. And thank you guys so much for your patience in getting to your readings. This might be the last one that I'm doing in this session, but I will grab screenshots here. And when I come back in about an hour, hour and a half, I will finish out all readings tonight, and I will put a pinned comment here. All right, with timestamps and stuff on the second stream when I do that one as well. So you got the here, Anshul, for next month. You have the Nine of Cups, which is like a dream come true type of energy, but the Chariot card, the power of choice card coming in. So next month does bring the ability, based on your power of choice, of movement forward. So this is like there's possibilities all over the place of taking steps towards living your dream come true energy. But with the chariot, it is an energy of being aware that every moment is a mental choice of the story you're applying to something higher vibration, lower vibration. If I'm focusing stories on lower vibration, I get more lower vibration, which takes me away from my dream, not toward it. If I focus on gratitude and higher vibration stories, then that brings in more things to be grateful for. And it draws my dream toward me, right? Same thing, my emotional choice every moment, lower vibration, higher vibration, energetic. Am I focusing on gratitude or am I focusing on fear? Where's my energetic focus? And then what's the motive? What's the energy of my physical action? So, mental, emotional, energetic, and physical. What am I doing each moment? Whatever I'm focusing on the most is what I'm drawing toward me. So, either I'm drawing lower vibrational or higher vibrational. There's really either one or the other. And so next month does bring you in this energy of being able to move in that direction. Um, but you hold the power. You're not a baby in a baby seat in the back and someone else is driving the car. You're driving the bus. All your spiritual posse are puppies behind that are just happy to go wherever you're taking them. And creator, they're your your co-pilot. They're sitting there. Whatever energy you're giving them is what they're putting into the GPS, and they're controlling the radio and handing out the snacks. But you are the one that's driving the bus, and there's no right or wrong. But so that's like the choices. There's no right or wrong, just different choices with different outcomes. So next month is like a great time of possibility for you to be able to do a lot of things to step you towards living your dream. So I like that for you. And that's what they have right now for you, Starseed A. So many blessings to you. All right. So we do have Alicia and Green Palace and a bunch of others here. I'm just going to grab some screenshots here. And like I said, I will be back in about an hour and a half. Oops, I lost my place. Let me try that again. It moved really fast, so I lost it. Let's see. So 6:49. Okay. All right. So right there. Just go down a little bit here. But I will be back and I will make sure everyone gets their reading from Spirit. Like I said, it might just be a little delayed. All right. Wow, that went up fast again, too. All right. Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, it's right there. It didn't go down as far as I thought. All right. So I'll grab Mars. Mars right here. Absolutely, Earth Angel. Thank you guys for your patience and getting to your readings as well. So if anyone wants to put any last minute questions in, please do so. I'll grab them here before I head off here in 60 seconds. So type fast. And then I will post a pinned comment listing which ones I completed in this session. And then, like I said, I'll be back in about an hour, hour and a half to finish out all of the readings. So everyone will get a message. Then I'll be back tomorrow too, 11 a.m. Mountain Time. So if you'd like to do that. All right, Jamie. All right, we'll grab yours, Jamie, there. Boom. All right. All right, everybody. So thank you so much for the thumbs up and for all the love and all the support. It does help spread the Zen love. So thank you for being part of the love tsunami. And remember, as we're going through our wonderful adventures, that every second of every day, we are eternally and unconditionally loved by the mother and the father of all things. And of course, I love you guys too. If you want something to look at while you're waiting here over the next hour and a half, um, we do have a new moon, Taurus new moon tomorrow. And this video has a reading in it, but it also talks about how to make the most of your 10 new moon wishes. And it's Taurus energy, which is all about abundance and our senses and our sense of worth. So it's worth checking out. All right, everybody. I'm Outie. Much love. We'll see you soon.